Good morning, guys. This is Jimmy from Primer is Best, and it's a beautiful day today. Listen at the birds. I've been waiting for this, just waiting for this moment. I love warm weather. I love to hear the birds sing. Not so much the pollen that is everywhere here in East Tennessee where I live, but that's just part of it. It'll get so bad soon that I won't be able to come outside. It really bothers me. But it's not today. Today's a great day. Today's a good day. The Lord has made a beautiful day today. I want to thank Jesus Christ and God the Father first thing on this video, and thank Him for letting me be alive, be able to walk. Because last year I was struggling to walk. I had total knee replacement, and that turned into a fiasco. I had my left knee, I call driver's side knee, replaced, totally replaced. He straightened my leg up and put, I don't know, some kind of stuff on my bones to make my leg straight, and then put a whole new knee replacement in. The only thing original on me now, as far as my knee, is the kneecap. But I couldn't get my knee to bend, and I still can't today, but I had to go back in the hospital, a couple of months later, whatever, and they put me under, anesthesia, and put me under. And my doctor that done my knee replacement done a great job. It's just me. And I done my exercises. I went to every one of my therapy things, try to build your knee and stuff up things. So don't somebody probably say, well, why didn't you I did do that. I done all that and more here at home. Anyway, so, but my knee wouldn't bend all the way. And he said my scar tissue built up really quick under, my knee cap and stuff, and my knee wouldn't bend. So they put me back under, and my doctor, as I was going to say, he's a great big muscular guy. And he said, Jimmy, he said, I had your knee bent all the way back to your rear end. He said, in just a matter of seconds. He said, but anyway, I'm kind of like back to where I was. I don't know what the deal is with it, but that's just me. Everybody's different. That's what I found out on knee replacement, is everybody's different. Now, some folks have great results, but even the doctor, that done my knee surgery, he told my wife when I was recovering from my surgery, he said, I spent a lot of extra time on Jimmy. His leg was messed up. Had to do a lot of extra work on his leg, and not counting putting the knee replacement in. So he spent a lot of extra time, and I'm grateful for him doing that. He's wanting to do the other knee now. No, as long as I can walk. Yeah, I'm in pain, but I'm going to do my best to keep walking. I'm sorry I got off on that. I'm just thanking the Lord. I'm thanking the Lord that I can walk. Let's get on the topic for today. I get sidetracked so easily. This is our new to us 1989 Chevy C10 truck. I was wanting to tell you what happened to me yesterday. My wife and I were getting ready to go to church, and fix and put our church clothes on and zip out the door. And I had a friend of mine come over, and really good friend, and he's older than I am, older gentleman, and just a super nice guy. And he was telling me about this truck, and I remember, if you've been watching my videos, or maybe you remember, maybe you don't. But I did mention when I bought this truck that I had my friend called me that owned the truck. I'm going to give you a little recap if you're new to the channel. My friend called me. He said, Jimmy said, you want to buy this truck? Because I told him I wanted first shot at it if he decided to sell it, which I never thought he would. But he did. He had it probably 6 months, 7 months, something like that. And I got a video on this channel where I was wanting, pointing out this truck. Anyway, he called me, said he wanted to sell it. And he said, don't feel bad enough if you don't want it. He said, I have somebody that's interested in it. And so my wife and I ran down there and got the truck. So I didn't know it. But the feller he was talking about that was wanting to buy the truck was my buddy's dad that owned the truck. And I didn't know that. Now, I got to tell you, Had I known that, I wouldn't have bought the truck. I'd have let him have it. The reason being is the the guy that was wanting to buy the truck, if I didn't, he knows this guy real well. They went fishing together. They done lots of things together. And he was telling me about this truck, and he said, Jimmy said, the guy that owned the truck bought it brand new. He said it had sat for a long time. And I suspected that. Remember, we washed it, and you know, you kind of get, the truck will tell you a story, and it was telling me besides, I got a wasp flying around. Hang on, he left. Anyway, it's set for a long time, and I think it must have sat in a carport or something, I'm thinking. So he came over, my friend did, that was going to buy the truck if I didn't. He came over and was telling me about the truck, and said he's never abused it or nothing, and you know, but he just got, you know, so in bad health he couldn't drive it no more. So I was trying to get him to buy this truck from me. I said, I'll sell it to you for what I gave for it. I said, this is your friend. It's your friend's truck, and he, you know, he wouldn't have it that way. He wouldn't buy it, you know. And I told him, I said, you think about it. Call me later if you decide you want to buy it. I said, just what I have in it. All I've done is, you know, is wash it. I said, I bought new taillights for it, which I don't have on yet. You know, bought a new glove box, not new, but used glove box. And, you know, I bought a few things for the truck, but nothing, you know, expensive, nothing like that. And he wouldn't hear of it. He's one of those kind of guys, you know, that he's not going to, you know, if he thinks, he said, Jimmy, you have fun with the truck. And which I am, but I just feel so badly because you know, he didn't get this truck. If I'd have known he was wanting this truck, I would have never bought it. He's just a really good guy, and I like him. I like him a whole lot. I mean, he's helped me, and anyway, I'm giving him time to think about it. Anyway, but as of now, it's still mine. I have to get me a hat or something. See that wasper? Trying to make a nest. I'm fighting waspers. Mrs. PIB will be out here in just a moment. But I was just going to tell you, he said this truck deserves a real good paint job. Well, guys, I can't afford a real good paint job. But my buddy said, you just do your thing on it. And so I told him if I ever decide to sell it, I'll ask him first. Make a long story short. Guys, I can't afford a, you know, $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 paint job. I just can't. He was telling me, he said, there's no rust on this truck, which I knew that. It's just surface rust. And if you'll notice, a lot of the earlier OBS trucks, they, it's basically the same thing. The paint comes off the top. The paint comes off the roof. The paint comes off around the doors. You know, it's just, I don't know, the paint just didn't adhere very well. So I wanted to tell you that. I'm telling you a little bit of history on this truck. You know, I told you as I find out more from the original owner that had it, bought it new. And he bought it, it's an 89, but he bought it in October 31st of 1988. So this was a brand new truck. Traded in a 79 GMC truck for this one. And, you know, I showed you the invoice and stuff on it before. And it was $16,000 and some odd dollars for it brand new. It is a Silverado. So anyway, and I'm not familiar with OBS trucks. I'll mention that again. If you are new to the channel, I'm not. I'm more familiar with square bodies. You know, I've had lots and lots of square bodies, and you know, still I learn stuff on them. But you know, OBS trucks. I'm not familiar with them. I've only had two. Yeah, I had an 88 4 headlight truck. Well, I've got 3. Let me take that back. I got a 94 GMC in the backyard. Short bed, fleet side. But the 4-eyed trucks, I've only had 2. So, and I didn't have the 88 long. at all, just a few months, and sold it. I always try to find folks on this channel. I kind of mess around the trucks, have fun with them. When I'm done with them, I normally sell them, and I try to sell. This is the way I like to operate. When I decide to sell trucks, I like to sell them all at one time. I've done that twice. I've sold them all at one time. I don't like, selling individuals very much. I just like for one person, come get them all, get your rollbacks, get whatever the situation is, and just buy them all at one big whack. So that's enough of that. Let's move on. I get started talking, and I do apologize. Let's start this truck. Hadn't been started in a couple days. We're going to move it over here to the center. My plan is, I don't know how much we'll get done, but my plan is I'm going to try to put some primer on this hood and maybe on the top. And because you know what? Guess what? Y'all probably know what I'm going to say. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. It's supposed to rain. And the temperature is going to go down. It's going to be a lot cooler than it is today. So today's a good day to paint, I think. I'm going to try to. I'm just going to primer it and, stop rust, all that kind of stuff. Just put some primer on it and get it ready for my usual spiel of painting the truck. I have been laying in the bed at night when I wake up and I think, do I want to paint it matte black, just black, or shiny black, gloss black, or, semi-gloss, whatever, and, scuff it up, where it looks, where it looks like it's the original paint. I don't know what I want to do yet, so I'll lay in the bed thinking about it. But in the meantime, I'm not going to do nothing till I primer this. And my wife is going to come out here in a moment, and we're going to clean up the insides of this truck. It's never been cleaned. All I've done is wash the floor mats. Maybe y'all seen that video. Well, I washed the truck. I washed all of these, and I washed the floor mats too, so they're not greasy no more. See some stains, but I'm going to paint them if time permits. But my wife, I'm sure, I've got a leaf blower out here. I'm sure she's going to go at it and, just get all this dirt out of here. We've never cleaned the inside. So let's get started. I'm tired of talking. Y'all didn't believe that part, did you? Tired of talking? No, I'm not. I've always had a problem of talking in school. I used to get, let me turn this down. The radio started working, remember? Emergency brake. I always used to get whippings for when I got home from grade cards. From grade cards, I got it in neutral. For me talking so much. That's always been a problem of mine. Even on dates, when I went out on dates with other women, girls, before I met my wife, Mrs. PIB, I'd go out on dates sometimes, and I've had girls say, Jimmy, are you ever gonna hush? And yeah, I hush sometimes. Probably shouldn't have told y'all that. Anyway, hopefully you'll still subscribe to the channel Primer is Best. So I'm gonna let that run for just a minute. I'm gonna go in here and see if I can find me some paint, some sandpaper, and all this other stuff. I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm not a professional at anything. Anything you see me do on this channel, I knew if I wash this, the birds are gonna come by, even if it's just a little bit. But I'm not a professional. Anybody can do what I'm doing because I don't know nothing. I'm just doing the best I can on my budget. And if you didn't know, I'm retired. I'm on fixed income. I have to do everything I can as cheap as I can. So when I tell you that I don't have money for a $5,000, $6,000, $8,000 paint job, I don't. I'm just always going to do what I've been doing And I was laying in the bed and I felt guilty about my friend not getting his truck. And I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna do my best on it. And if he winds up getting it, man, look at all that pollen. If he winds up getting it later on, whatever, he's got first shot at it. Now, whether he'll want it after I'm done with it, I don't know. But, you know, he can paint it. He's capable of doing it. But it costs a lot of money for a paint job. Paint is expensive. Prepping is expensive. Everything's expensive. So, let this thing run for just a moment. And let me go get some paint and some sandpaper and I'll get prepared. See y'all in a bit. Okay guys, got this out here. I got me some, see, I think this is the color I used to paint, yeah, the floor mats. So I got 2 cans there. I found this blue can of paint. I'm trying to remember what I used it for. It's matte Patriot blue. This carpet is supposed to be blue. And I can done tell it's nowhere near the color. Oh, let's see. There's the spot that doesn't have any, the sun hadn't got to it yet. But that's it. So that's not close. I need something duller. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to try my best to paint these mats today and get that out of the way. Because I don't like dragging out paint all the time. So got me some of these things here. Sanding sponges. These are really good. And well, I'll get it out of here in a minute. I'm going to kind of have to take 2 hands maybe. No, I won't. Maybe I can do it. Yeah, maybe. Come on, buddy. You're going to have to come out one way or the other. There you go. Good job. I really like these things. You can form them into little cracks and stuff like that. Case in point, I'm going to try to use it for that. But I'm going to start at the hardest first, which should be, well, I need to be up there, but that's not real bad. But this, I'm going to try to start sanding this. Wait a minute, I'm right-handed. I need to, and I've been fighting waspers too, so if you see me start swinging, I already had one just about get on my hand. Now, I'm sure y'all don't want to see all this, because I wouldn't. All I'm trying to do is protect it from getting any worse, where it doesn't have any pits. I don't think it's got any pits at this point. Can y'all tell the difference? I hope you can. I got a leaf blower out here too. I've already blowed the porch and everything off. And I want to thank my wife again for the plants and stuff that we set out. She's going to water them, and she's going to help me here in a little bit. Thank her for getting all that squared away. She is in the house now. We've been out. I got sidetracked, and we've been looking for dandelions. She's going to make a dandelion salad, you know, with the leaves, and you can make I never could get the roots to come up. I got one of them, but it broke. But dandelion root, you're supposed to be able to make a tea out of it. It's supposed to be, see what I like about these things, they get in here, and see I'm getting both sides kind of with this edge. But yeah, you make a tea out of it. It's supposed to be really, really good for you. So, might try some of that, or salad after a while. I'm not sure. She's got something in mind. So, but she will be out here after a while. She's just trying to get, you know, make a dandelion salad. Dandy. Let me show you what it is. We didn't get them all up. But some people maybe watching in another country. Sometimes I get people from Australia, England, you know, all kinds of different countries that watch my videos, believe it or not. It's these things. Little dandelion fires. Now the leaves are good to eat. I think the flowers are. You can make a, and the root, the whole thing is good, but you have to get them when they're young, according to my wife. This yard needs mowed, I know, but once you start mowing the yard, then it seems like the lawnmower or something wakes it up, starts shaking, or I don't know. Anyway, you're mowing all the time, so I'm not anxious to get started doing that just yet. All I got's weeds anyway. Okay, let me finish this and I'll get back with you, okay? Hang in there. Okay, guys, I got it sanded, and this is a pretty straight old truck. I mean, I thought there'd be some dings and stuff on the top, but there's not. So, you can see all this sitting up here. Let's blow it all off, okay? And there's pollen. Man, there's pollen everywhere. Let's blow it all off. Hang on, guys. Okay, I got it all blowed off. I'm going to get me a damp rag and wipe off any that still might be on here. But it's turned out pretty good. The only spot that I've seen is right here. Little divot there. 1, 2. Right there. That's it. I mean, the rest of it's just as straight as it can be, and I'm not going to worry about that at all. Remember, you might like this channel if you like doing stuff on the cheap, because I like doing stuff on the cheap because I have to. Hey, there's a little spot right there I just now seen. I'm pointing things out in case one of these days, somebody else winds up with this truck. All you got to do is watch the videos. I say that all the time. Watch the videos, see if you're interested. And I'm not trying to pass something off as something that it's not, you see. So, it's got a place here. I guess y'all noticed that. I don't know what I'm going to do about it. Probably nothing. Just part of the truck telling the story. I was going to tell you about these things. This is what I was using. And I got these, see, $1.25. That's cheap enough, isn't it? And you can kind of form it into anything, and you can get this stuff. I don't know where I got this one, but I always buy them. Well, this is Ace, and this is, every time I see them, I pick them up because I always use them. They have different grades of, the sanding on these sponges, you know. But that one I used, I don't know where it went. I don't know. I set it down somewhere. No. Oh, no, that's not it. It's here somewhere. I set it down. But anyway, if you want to do stuff on the cheap like I do, you might get you some of these. This is what I was telling you. Medium and coarse. They got fine, medium, coarse, all that stuff. And this is a bigger one, of course, than this one is. But this does just fine. I'm just happy to have them. And I always buy 0, 0. Well, this is very fine. 0, 0, 4 zeros. Steel wool. I'm going to clean the windows and glass and stuff with it. Anyway, let me get busy. Okay, I'm just trying to explain to you what I'm doing, so you can either take my advice and after seeing what I do, or you can say, this is not what I want to do. Okay, just trying to give you fair warning and be fair about everything. Okay, see y'all in a bit. Okay, guys, I got her wiped down and I got all the dust off of it. I was going to show you one more time. Some people have made the suggestion to just, you know, sand it and put Penetrol on it like it is. Now here's what it would look like with Penetrol. Ah, dumb fly, get out of here. Okay, here it is. Penetrol would look just like this if it was on it. Well, minus the rust on the rag, but you see, it'd be shiny like that. I'm thinking put some primer on it and you know, paint some of it black. But see, the way the truck is, y'all might agree or disagree with me, I don't know. I'm not an expert on anything. Don't do anything I'm doing thinking you're going to achieve great results, because you probably won't. But see, this truck's, it's got paint, it's got a little paint, clear coats off, all this kind of stuff, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all the clear coat off or not, so I might just I'm just going to do the best I can. Oh, and my buddy did say, now like I said, he's older than me, but he said need to lower it down just a little, especially in the rear. And getting in and out of this truck, my wife was out here just a moment ago and asking me if I was ready for breakfast slash lunch, or, you know, lunch. We don't eat breakfast, so lunch, I guess. But anyway, I told her, I said, that's why I like lowered trucks. I can kind of get in and out of it easier with my knees, remember? So now the fun part starts, where you got to tape. There's a little spot too, I didn't see that. So I got here, here, and these 3 spots. I mean, you got to be at the right angle to even see them. I don't mind dents. I really don't. And I don't use Bondo on nothing. I put a little bit of Bondo one time on my very first video I ever made on YouTube. Was a 1978 C10 truck that was a long bed that had been cut down to a short bed, and somebody had put a step-side bed on it, and its name was Old Dookie. Now, you know what Old Dookie, you know what Dookie means. Well, it was coming up the street, and it just so happened my friend Waylon was over here, and we were standing right there, and I seen it coming up the street. And Waylon said, well, that looks like a big old pile of you-know-what. Well, it wasn't a pretty truck, but man, I miss that old truck. It's my very first video, and so we just named it Old Dookie because I don't use profanity on this channel, so Old Dookie fit. And you know, anyway, that's another story. I don't know how I got off on it. See how I am? Okay, it's time to tape. I'm going to tape up as much as I can. Time is running away from me pretty quick, so let me get busy. See y'all in just a bit. Guys, we just ate something really good, and here's a pic of it.
I sauteed some mushrooms, red onions, and I sauteed it in some olive oil that we have that's infused with Italian herbs. I almost said herbs. And then I put the dandelion leaves in there, and then at the very end I put a little salt and pepper, and actually I have a shaker that has salt and pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. It's all in one little container, so I just sprinkled that on there. It was really good.
It was really good. I could eat a whole bowl of it.
Really good.
But yeah, we're liable to start eating all the stuff in the yard now. There's some onions, there's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay guys, I'm fixing to start painting. I thought I'd show you, Mrs. PIB had the clever idea of putting these bags over the mirrors, so that saved me a little bit of time. As you can see, the wind's blowing some, but I'm going to do my best to cover this up with some primer. So it's time to get at it. I'm going to shake up a can and get started. I'm going to start at hardest part first, and then, you know, work my way toward the easier. I'll be on this stool, so maybe she'll show you, maybe she won't. As far as filming, it's nothing, no big deal. Anyway, I gotta shake up again. See y'all in a bit.
And here he is in action.
Yeah.
A minute ago there was a pretty strong breeze.
Yeah. Especially over there that's blowing toward me, and all the paint was going on me, so I'm sure I'm covered in paint. But that's okay, it's every time I paint. And you probably notice some different colors because I've had to use different cans. I'm on this now, so I'm trying to finish up a bunch of cans that's kind of got stuff in them. But maybe make some more room. I got to go buy some more, but I'm using what I have here at my home today. Like I always do. Make do with what you got.
Because you're a man on the budget.
Look at that stupid nozzle. Yeah, I'm a man on, yeah, my sponsor said I'm a man on a budget. My wife is my sponsor. See all them little spots? That's from this nozzle. I got this can, it wouldn't have run or nothing until I...
Can you switch nozzles?
No, it's just about empty anyway. It don't matter, I'm going to sand it anyway. Guys, can you believe it? Look how calm it is. I'm telling you, when I was painting, look, I mean, it just... Especially when I got on the other side over there. Man, the paint was just blowing right on me. But, I mean, I couldn't keep nothing taped. Now look, nothing. Can you believe that, Miss PIB?
What?
No wind.
Oh, I know.
Not a wind. Anyway, just thought I'd show you what I got done. I've probably used 3 or 4 different kinds of primer that I had here. I will tell you this, if you get a chance... I got a can that I really like that I'm going to use, which is, where'd it go? Oh, this. This, Rust-Oleum paint and primer. It lays down good. I always do comparisons. I got this. This works, but man, I had a hard time getting it to lay down. You know, it would lay down, but it didn't cover very well. Now this covers this stuff right here. So, you know, I'm just giving you suggestions. You don't have to do nothing I'm doing. And but anyway, I was trying to save this can, using up a bunch of other little cans that had just a, you know, wee bit in them. And so that's why it's different colors, and it doesn't matter. I'm going to sand it anyway. I'm just protecting the hood from the elements, because this truck sits outside. So now I got to do the top. I just thought I'd show you the difference. Like I said, it's 3 or 4 different brands I used. One of them's a cheapo model. The cheap can, like Walmart brand or whatever, there was just a little bit in it, so I finished it up. But this is it. But yeah, I'm just showing you what I'm doing, guys. So at least I got it protected. I mean, when it rains like it's supposed to, at least it'll be protected. Now I got to do the top, so I'm going to have to rearrange this dollar tablecloth and move it down from the windshield and try to cover up some of that mess up there. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. But here it is now. It's okay. It's fine. Mrs. PIB was turning down the radio. I've got the top done best I'm going to. Man, I tell you what, my objective today, one of them, is to get rid of a bunch of junky old paint cans. And I did. Walmart, Dollar General. Like I said, the best one, in my opinion, not that. I used to really like crayon, keep calling it crayon. Krylon, I used to really like that, but this is so much better. But next time I go to the store, to town, I'm going to get me some, go to the co-op and get co-op brand. It seems to do pretty good. And you get a great big can for the price of one of those cans most of the time. So now I'm going to take the paper off, and we'll see what it looks like. And we're going to start cleaning the insides of this truck. Hang on, guys. Okay guys, Mrs. PIB and I, she's a great help. She helped me pull all that tape and stuff off. And man, what a mess of pollen. This is pollen. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it's thick. Of course, I mean, I just got done painting, but still is like that before I started. But and I know the hood's different colors. It don't matter. It's in primer, so it's all good. I'll be scuffing it up and painting it anyway. There's a piece of tape. Right now, there's the top. Right now, here's your gloves. Right now, I got me some turtle wax, and I'll show you here in a minute. I'm gonna put turtle wax all over the inside of the glass and the outside when I get done at the inside. And we're gonna clean this up real good. I'm gonna get me some steel wool, clean it, wipe it down real good, and maybe the glass will be clean. And remember I said my friend, see all that? My friend said that this truck had been sitting for a long time because the original owner had got in bad health. He's still in bad health. So anyway, you know, like I said, this is kind of like a budget build, budget resurrection, whatever. Just if anything else, I've had it in my head. I'm gonna make it last a little bit longer. So if the next feller or person wants to do a complete restoration, they can. I've been feeling bad, but I'm going to make this work. So I got me some turtle wax, and hang on. Okay, we are going to get to the insides, but when I take the turtle wax off, it's going to leave some residue. And so when my wife blows it out or vacuums or whatever she wants to do, it will be it'll all go out. She normally gets a leaf blower and blows it out, opens up the doors and just have at it. And then we'll fine tune the mess later. So got me some turtle wax. I usually get comments on how dumb I am or for doing this, and that, it's shouldn't be doing that, Jimmy. I have had people leave comments, say don't listen to this guy, don't know what he's talking about. Well, as I say in most of my videos, you don't have to do what I'm doing. You don't have to. But this is what I do. It's my truck, our truck, and, this is what I do. So I do this on all my vehicles. Nice ones and, what I call nice, and, resurrecting stuff too. So it's no big deal. This turtle wax will deep clean, and when I get that steel wool, hopefully it'll take out some of this residue on here. I'm hoping. Of course, I still got to do the outside as well. I know it's a waste of time on the outside, but with all the pollen that I just showed you, but don't forget, if you're doing this, crack your window and get up around the edge. Sorry, I'm not even showing you what I'm doing. I do apologize. I get carried away on my own. Man, I can see it. It's got a... Man, this window's cank, ain't it? I don't know if y'all can see that, but see how clear it is? It's just really... Yeah. Anyway. But, it is what it is. That man done the best he could. I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining, as my wife and I say. Not complaining, just explaining what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to do the rest of these windows just like I showed you. All of them on the inside. And then I'm going to do the outside as well. So that's what I'm doing. Y'all know what I'm doing. So I'll see y'all in a bit. Okay, guys, I got turtle wax inside and out. I'm going to do... I haven't done the outside of this yet. I'm going to do it when I get up there because it's too much on my knees. Got me some steel wool. My wife's doing the same thing, taking the look at the difference. Now I don't know if y'all can tell, but there was spots and just scum, from being locked up. It's all gone, or it's leaving. I mean, you can hardly tell that. I mean, it's just really, really nice. I rolled this down so I could get up in here and do this. Now I got to roll it back up. But what a huge difference. And I'm sure, like I said, somebody's going to say he don't know what he's talking about. But do you see any scratches? I got 0, 0, 0, 0, really fine steel wool. And I'm just going over the glass, that turtle wax, you know, it's deep cleans. And, you know, I've got, it's also a protectant, you know, against the wind and this. And I haven't done the outside all the way on that yet. I was trying to do the lip up here first, and I forgot to do that outside mirror right there, so I'll do that here in a minute.
Be careful when you're doing it because there's like little pieces of steel wool.
Oh yeah. If you didn't hear, she said be careful of using this. You get little pieces of steel wool. That's why I said let's do this first, and then she's going to blow out with the leaf blower, and all them little particles I'm hoping will go flying out. Let's see what we got here. Man, that looks... I'm not bragging, I'm just explaining. But that looks really, really good. There's a couple of spots I missed. No, I just got that one. It was just embedded into the window and it come off. Anything I do, like I said, you do at your own risk. Don't matter to me. You know, I'm just showing you what I'm doing. It's easy for somebody sometimes to get on the keyboard or whatever and tell other people they've never tried it themselves, but they act like they're experts. So I'm showing you what I'm doing. Hey, that looks really good. Really, really good. Other than that mirror there, I'll get it in a minute. Now I got to do the insides of this, and then my wife can.
I'm dressed.
Huh?
I said I'm dressed.
Oh, okay. And we're going to do this now. You can watch how she does it. We just go around the edge real good and get all the, you know, dirt and stuff that we can. Like I said, we're not professionals. We're just amateur. What would you call us?
Amateurs.
Immature?
Amateurs.
Oh, I thought you said.
And immature.
And immature, yeah. Oh, okay. But if this window looks dirty, remember I haven't done the outside yet, so I'm just getting it off so she can get started on the inside. My wife enjoys cleaning stuff that you can see results. Is that right?
I like before and after stuff.
She likes before and after. That's what I was trying to say, and I couldn't get to it. I was just telling my wife a minute ago, I think I'm getting old. I'm getting slow and old, and these old trucks, in my opinion, keep me alive. They keep me moving instead of
sitting in the
recliner watching Gunsmoke or Have Gun Will Travel or some John Wayne movie. So anyway, now I got to get a rag and I'll go over it there. Just a second, let me get this and then I'll let you have it. There you go. I appreciate you helping me, by the way.
Can you believe they make these garden gloves so you can scroll?
No, really?
Yeah. I guess in case you get a call during your gardening, you can scroll with this.
No, I don't care if anybody calls me or not. I just won't answer it. Most of the time it's spam calls anyway. Okay, I'm trying to do this. Anyway, you see what we're doing. So I'll get back with y'all in a few minutes, okay? Hang in there. Okay, Miss PIB, what are you doing?
This is the panel that covers the jack.
Yep.
And I am...
What's that white thing?
It's a Mr. Clean Eraser.
Okay.
It works magic.
Yep. She's doing that, guys, and that cover that she's cleaning is going right here. We've scooted the seat up, back, you know, put the back down, and she's going to get the leaf blower in a few minutes and blow out all this stuff, and I'll try to capture that if I can, because it's kind of like a one-time deal, you know. So hopefully we find some money.
Okay,
All right then.
here we go.
Okay, Mrs. P, she'll be going this way to that way, but I'm going to stand on this side so I can see what comes out. A whole lot of stuff coming out. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it looks like it's snowing. Very, very dusty. I hope y'all can see this because it's really amazing. Man, a lot. Kind of hard to breathe, actually. Man, there's a bunch of stuff come out of there.
Now I'm going to go that way.
And we're going to go this way now. Against the wind. Against the wind. Just playing. Quite a bit coming out on this side too, but y'all probably can't tell it. A lot of it's just dust and, you know, small debris. From under the seat and behind the seat and all that. Want me to scoot the seat back? Want me to scoot the seat back? Want to scoot the seat back? Okay, we got the seat moved back, far back this way. Now she's going to do this. Sure, I can't stand there. Too much dust. 37-year-old dust, I guess. Some of it. Oh, okay.
And the reason we do it like this is
seen a label.
because it's easier. It just gets out of the
easier
nooks and
than
crannies
vacuuming. Look at
than
all that.
vacuuming.
You can't get every little bit. We'll still vacuum it, but
It's plastic.
plastic. Well, there's no telling. This is a label off something that maybe it's the fan motor or something. I don't know, but I can't read it, so I'm going to throw it away. No, don't pull it.
Unravel the whole
Unravel
seat.
the whole seat. Oh, okay. There's a little spot.
I've cleaned that door panel, kind of, but this is my next.
This is our next adventure, and I'm going to do the back glass on the outside like I said I was going to do. So look how nice the glass looks, though. I mean, it's just really nice. So while she's doing that, I'm going to do this. Y'all seen me do it, so no need in showing you again, is there? See y'all in a bit. Okay, guys, we've been doing this probably 6-7 hours, and we just took a small break to eat some weeds, dandelion leaves and stuff. It's the first time I've ate a dandelion leaf as far as I know. What about you?
Dandelion flower.
Yeah, we eat the dandelion flower, the yellow. Yeah, we ate that too, and that was pretty good. I can't believe I used to mow them down. I had food growing in the yard.
It was very good.
Yeah, it was very good. And the way she made that dish was, I could eat a whole big bowl full. I mean, it was just delicious, wasn't it?
It was very good.
Yeah. Anyway, I done the outside of this. You can see through it now, which is
And someone
great.
from church gave us some of that.
Yeah, someone from church gave us some dandelion leaves and a root. Did she give us some roots too, or just?
No, just leaves.
Just the leaves. Okay. Yeah, they were real good. If you get a chance, go out in the yard or go in your neighbor's yard and get all them leaves. They're really good, and they're free. I mean, you know.
Just those tender ones.
Yeah, the tender ones. It don't matter. They were good. I'm trying to figure out what this emblem says. I'm not really sure. Hate to take it off, but I don't think that feller that owned this truck, he wasn't one for stickers. And this is GM Automotive Protective Coatings. I guess y'all can see that. I hope you can. Anyway, Miss PIB's doing a wonderful job. What a great. I keep thanking her for marrying me. I don't know what she sees in me, but boy, I sure am glad she married me, not someone else. Well, I thought you'd say, I'm glad I married you too. Well, the next episode, we don't know if we'll be together or not. Evidently, she's thinking about leaving.
I am deep thought cleaning. I didn't even hear what you were saying.
And that's why we get along so well. She doesn't hear me and I don't hear her. It's perfect. Perfecto.
Sorry.
Perfecto. Still, are you going to say anything?
I love you.
She loves me, but she's not sure she's glad she married me or not. But I'm just playing with you. We cut up all the time, guys, or I hope that's what it is. Here's what we're doing now, or what I'm doing. I got to tell you, I'm about to get tired. So I turned my country station down, and see, I got me some floor mats up here. And Mrs. PIB said she didn't want me to paint this like I did on the GMC, the blue. And remember, I got chrome paint and painted around the square here, X. You can tell I'm tired. And I done the GMC. She didn't want me to do that on this truck, so I guess I won't. So I'm just going to paint it and, let it be drying and stuff. Remember, I already washed it. If you haven't seen that video, back up a few and you'll see it. So the paint I'm using, I'm about to kind of get low, actually. I think this is this is what I'm going to use anyway. No sanding, indoor, outdoor, any angle, any surface. So this is what I'm going to use. This color right here. So, hang on. Okay, I'm going to start shaking this up and get this painted, and then I think I drank my cup of coffee a long time ago, and I went and got me some lemon water, and so that's good. Hoping I've shed a few pounds in the last little bit. When it gets warmer weather, I start losing weight. I don't think about eating as much, and I'm not, I already told you, I'm not thinking about Westerns. Oh, anyway, I like Westerns. Anyway, let me shake this up and, yes, somebody else that's a subscriber noticed I say anyway a lot. Anyway.
I did a video about a trip that I took, and I say after every sentence. I said
That means you're thinking.
I know, but if you're a good speaker, you don't.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you don't have a script, that's what I try to tell some people.
The...
I mean, I'm just winging it. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, you're winging it, I'm winging it, and I'm not real smart anyway, so.
Anyway, I was amazed at how many times I said,
Well, when you watch a video of yourself, you'd be surprised what you do.
I didn't notice till I read the closed captions, and
yeah,
that's when I noticed. Wow.
That'll tell you. I found that out myself, but yeah, I do say anyway a lot, and I say see, yeah. But anyway, we're not professionals, like I said. I guess if we bore you, don't watch. I guess that's all I can say. Anyway, we're doing the best we can. Okay, I'm going to get started on this, and let's see what this looks like. Okay, the wind's kind of died down for the moment. What do y'all think about that? I'm having to use a can that I know's got enough paint in it to do both of them. That's the thing. I mean, my color selection is kind of limited now. As you can tell by the hood on the truck's different. You know what, guys, that'll work. I'm going to paint it anyway, so it really doesn't matter what color the primer is it? Or does it? No. Try to get this part here. It's going to look better than the stains and stuff, I think. Got to look better than the stains. And you know what? I might just color it in this color, and then let's see what this other color looks like, just for kicks. I don't think I have enough in the can, though, honestly, to do it. Let's see. No, there's hardly any in that. Yeah, I got this one. Hang on, guys. Okay, I'm gonna shake this up and see if this color looks. I mean, this is fine. It really is. But I mean, if it's all you got, I don't run to the store. I don't have to have the correct color. I'm not going to Meekum Auctions or Barrett Jackson. I'm just going to my house. Let's see what this looks like. No, that's way too bright. No, I don't like that. Yes, I washed them in the last video. You didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See what I gotta put up with, guys. It's tough around here. I have to explain myself all the time. She doesn't understand it. Oh, she's looking at me. I gotta talk right now. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put this paint can back up. Let's see. Wish I knew which color it was, but I don't guess it matters. Okay, I'm going to continue with this. That's just too bright, I think. I just want it to look kind of, this is gloss vintage gray. So this will have to work. Because that's what I got here at the house. Cover up this shiny right here. I don't want it when you look at the floor mat, you're going to get blinded. When I get tired, I really start laughing at my own jokes. Thinking about the scenarios sometimes I put myself in. Okay, guys, I'm going to pause it right here so I don't bore you any more than I already have. See y'all in a bit. Okay, guys, I got these floor mats painted. Are they perfect? No, they're not perfect, but they're not stained anymore. So this is the driver's side, remember? Yeah, they look way better. I got this one's been drying on the concrete here. This sun's drying it pretty quick, so we're happy about that. That's going to make the insides look better. We still got to paint the carpet. Got to come up with a color for that.
Look at that mud.
Huh? Oh yeah, she's been cleaning it. That is nasty.
Anyway, I'm done.
She's done for insides. I'll show you this. Finished? Finished. Okay, so we're not done with the inside. She's just cleaned it, but we're going to call it a day, guys. I'm tired. I know she. Yeah, we're old folks, but I'm going to clean all this and give it some life. And I told my wife I'm going to have to start using that windshield visor thing to protect the dash. There's no cracks on this dash. It's really amazing. So I feel like we got a lot done. That painting the hood and stuff and the top took a.
Show how much wear is on that brake pedal?
Oh yeah, I don't know if I did or not, but I'll show you again. A lot of people say you can tell a mileage from the brake pedal. This thing has 173,231 miles on it, and so there it is. You can tell by that he did not ride the brake. He's not a 2-footer, so they say. There's a wasp or a dead one there, so don't step on it barefoot. Oh, you got shoes on. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to clean up this mess, and I'm going to get a shower, and I'm going to take it easy the rest of the day. My back's been kind of bothering me a little bit, and of course, what I always say, my knees are kind of sore, but I'm trying to work out the soreness from being in the house all winter watching Gunsmoke and eating popcorn. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all watching. And oh yeah, if you'll watch at the end of the video, I'll try to include a picture of the floor mat with where I colored this in. Y'all let me know which way you like the best. I mean, this is going to be kind of hard to do, but you know, maybe Miss PIB's right. Maybe I should just leave it as is. It's the driver's side, remember? And that feller that came by the other day, I'm trying to remember everything. He told me that his friend patched that. Did I tell y'all that already? Anyway, this is his doings. This rubber piece he glued on because his foot made a tear in that, you know, tore it. Bless his heart. It sounds like he said he's a real nice guy. And maybe, you know, by some chance I might meet him. I don't know. But if I do, I'll let him tell you more about this truck. His wife is in a nursing facility, and he's not in good health either, so I don't know if I'll ever get to meet him, but we'll see. In any case, thanks for watching, and let me know what y'all think about dandelions and the leaves and the flowers and the root. We didn't get no roots, but just let us know. I still got to drive it to back it up. I'll be going backwards, but you can put it up.
Going backwards?
Yeah, I'm going to be going backwards so we can... Yeah, can you tell we're tired? Both of us is tired.
Don't look at me, I'm hideous.
You're not hideous. I can show you hideous. That'd be me. But no, we're gonna clean this up. Thanks for watching, guys, and appreciate y'all. If you would subscribe to Primer is Best. I'd like for y'all to really keep up with this truck if you can, because we're going to be doing a lot of things to it on the cheap, and maybe you might find yourself in a position that you might want to pick you up an old truck or an old car.
Just keep it down till you get parked.
I'm just going to be going backwards.
No.
I could use some help with can you pull that down, please?
Sure.
Thank you. There, that's better.
I think I would just cut that.
I'm not cutting nothing. Get out! Get your records and get out! In case you're new, that's what the guy that plays oldies but goodies at the end of his broadcast, he always has a clip from the movie video, some movie, I don't know what it is, but it's some...
I've researched it and I can't find it.
It's some woman that's telling her kid she says, get your records and get out. So we tell each other, yeah, and get out of here. Yeah, get your records and get out of here. It's really funny. We're easily amused. Keep watching the video. I'll show you try to remember to show you the, oh my goodness, the floor mats. And let me know what you think about this primer. That took so long. See, the wind is not blowing now. I can't believe it. If I had a paint can in my hand, it'd be blowing like crazy. But I'm not worried about the different colors. It's fine. It's all primered. It's all good. So thanks for watching, guys. And my name's Jimmy. You're watching Primer is Best. That's my lovely wife, Mrs. PIB. Say bye.
Bye.
And I thank y'all for hanging out with us today. Hope we didn't bore you too much. But it's just what we're doing today on a 79 Chevy OBS truck. So I'm still trying to figure out what color, what shade of black to do with it, and a lot of decisions to be made. So please like and subscribe. I'd hate for y'all to miss the journey and have to start all over from scratch and watch it from beginning to end when you can watch it, you know, as progression takes place. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Y'all let me know what you think, and remember, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is in charge. And I want to remind you again, I say this quite often, but this is all just a big test. The thing to remember is, well, do your best on your test as you would like you was in school, but do your best in life as well, and try to remain content in whatever you do, whatever the Lord places you in. Look at that dumb ladybug, they're everywhere. Whatever the Lord places you in, whatever circumstance, be content. Be content in it. Be like Paul. Paul was content in whatever situation. Be he was in prison, in jail, getting beat, whatever. He was content because he knew his reward was with the Lord, that he would be receiving, his His treasure and stuff in the Lord. Stuff like this right here, it's fun to play with, but it's all going to rust away, blow away, whatever. Let's focus on the main thing is our what's the Lord has planned for us. The Lord has a plan for all of us. So let's stay focused on that and try to please the Lord. That's the main thing. Y'all stay safe. Catch you in the next one, and you won't miss nothing if you like and subscribe. Don't forget, I'm on Facebook, Primate Best, Instagram, Primate Best. Got a Sega YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1, and Facebook, Man on a Budget. So you won't miss nothing if you like and subscribe to both. Thank you for watching, guys. We truly appreciate it. Catch you in the next one. See y'all later.